Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another slab review, and this one is the other half of the order from our Pure Graded X submission. So big thank you to those guys over there for this submission. This was the second half of our last submission that went home with Good Brother Hall. He was nice enough to bring this back up to me so we can kind of go over the slabs that he got from his part of the order. So we want to go over those, review them, let you take a look at those as well. Also, while we're on the subject of Pure Graded X, we have now have collaborated and have a partnership. And I would like to let you guys know that if you make a submission through Pure Graded X, you can use the code CollectingRaj at checkout to save 15% off your order. And again, thank you Pure Graded X for giving us the hookup on that code. That way we can help some more people get some awesome slabs and better protect their collection through this auction. So thank you very much to Pure Graded X for that. But let's go ahead and get into this, and we're going to check out these slabs, and we're going to see what come in. So I'm going to pull these out of the box and set the box off to the side. Or rather, I'm going to probably just push it to the back of the table. Keep that in the shot there. But all right. We've got two stacks here. Like I said, it was a pretty large order between my half and his half, but we're going to go ahead and see what he got. So first off over here, we've got a Chris Statlander. This is the gold parallel from AEW Upper Deck. And this one come in at a solid 9, which is very nice. Kind of like I discussed in the last video with the AEW Upper Deck stuff. It's a little difficult to get 10s on these just because the way the cards were cut. So a 9 on that's definitely a solid grade. Especially on a lot of the gold ones, I noticed there was a lot of issues, as well as the Dynamite parallels as well. And this is one of the Dynamite parallels. So pretty nice grade. I love the color match with the label as well. A lot of the Dynamite cards tend to have more of a red appearance to them. This one is a little drowned out by the general background color of the card, so it's really cool. They didn't just go with the red label. They went ahead and tried to match it up with the color of the card as best as possible, and the centering inside the slab is fantastic as well. So very nice Statlander there at a 9. Next, we've got another AEW card. We've got a Brit Baker Dynamite card, and kind of like I said with the Statlander, this one is also a Dynamite, but has more of the red color to it. Of course, nice little match on the label there. This one come in at a solid 9 as well. So very, very nice. In fact, my Brit Baker came in at the exact same grade. So very, very cool card. Next up, we have got Paige, and this one's going to be the base Shocking Wins card. And this one will come in at a dime ski, which is very, very nice. I do love this card. There's a lot of the Shocking Wins cards that were actually pretty cool, including like the Jerry Lawler cards, which actually have 3 of the color parallels signed. And there's a couple really nice Brock cards in there as well. But this Paige card is very, very cool. Her winning the Divas Championship there. Solid 10. The label match looks absolutely incredible with the little lightning effects that kind of match up with the card. Very, very nice slab on that. Very cool. Even a little bit of a match there on the back of the label too to kind of match the triangular shape there on the back of the card. It's a very nice slab there, and that is a big old 10. So very, very nice. Looks like we've got ourselves another Paige card, and this one looks like it's going to be the green parallel of the Shockings Wins, and it comes in at a 9.5. Very solid. Again, nice border match with the label and the green offset of the color on this one. This one is limited to 99. I believe it's number 75. Back of the label is just the solid green color, not so much of the shape matchup like on the other card, but since it is a green parallel, I kind of don't mind that so much. You kind of want a little more uniform with color and design. So very cool there at a solid 9.5, and again, cards lined up beautifully inside the slab. So that's pretty damn great. So Paige out of 99 at a 9.5. Very nice. And it looks like we're going to keep the Paige train rolling here. And we've got ourselves the Paige Bronze Parallel for Money in the Bank. This is a 2019 card. And this one coming in at 8, which actually for these is not too terrible. These aren't all, a lot like the, Chrome or Finest cards like this one right here. Obviously, these have, these are made of, a slightly less quality card stock, so you're more likely to have issues with edging and corners on them as well getting damaged. So An 8's pretty solid on this card. I love this card. I think it's great. These bronze parallels are kind of overlooked, surprisingly, in a lot of the older sets from like 2017, 2018, and so on. But I do think it's pretty cool, especially considering that brown kind of matches up with the Money in the Bank briefcase picture there on it. So very cool. We got a Paige at an 8, and also a nice little color matchup there at the top as well. It's not too shabby at an 8. Next up, we've got a Paige. This one is going to be her NXT Topps Chrome rookie card. That comes in at an 8 as well. Still very, very nice. Not too bad. I can definitely see where this one got hit pretty hard on centering. The centering is very off on this one. Other than that, though, the card's actually very clean. Again, nice border match with it up here to kind of coincide with the background and her ring gear, as well as the yellow striping at the bottom of the card. So yeah, not too shabby. At an 8 for her rookie card. Very nice. Looks like we're going to get back on the Statlander train. So we've got ourselves the Red Exclusives card, which is limited to 100. This one comes in at a 9, and I gotta say, I love that the color of the number matches up with the parallel on it, which is very cool. And of course, nice job with the coloring and kind of those laser effects to match up with the card as well. It's very, very nice. Another awesome Statlander card coming at a 9, and again, AEW Upper Deck cards hitting a 9 on these is pretty solid, considering how many known issues there were with these cards with printing and with cutting. So not too shabby on that Statlander for a 9 for sure. In my eyes, at this point with the AEW Upper Deck stuff, if you hit a 9, may as well be a 10, really, because 10s are just so hard to come by. And then we got ourselves another Statlander. This one's going to be the Pyro Parallel. This one comes in at an 8.5. Nice color matchup here with the background on it. Definitely a noticeable difference between it and the Dynamite Parallel, which has a substantially darker background on it, which a lot of the Rainbow Parallels have had that issue, or not, I wouldn't say it's an issue, but it's a design difference with the Rainbow Parallels that were the EPAC exclusives. A lot of them had darker backgrounds compared to whatever the original artwork on the card was. So very cool, that coming in at an 8.5. Beautiful card, incredible look of the label match there. Really do appreciate that. Let's go ahead and move on over to pile number 2. Looks like we got ourselves a Becky Lynch auto. This one's going to be from Topps Undisputed number. This is from 2016. This one's limited to 25, which this is actually one of my favorite Becky Lynch autos. It's definitely got the classic auto design of hers, which was the actual auto itself, and she would usually put little stars above and below it. I've got a few different Becky Lynch autos, and only 1 or 2 of them have that. The rest of them just have the auto itself. And this one's going to come in with the auto getting a solid rating of a 10, because it's definitely clean, it's not cut off, anything like that, and the card getting an overall 9, which is fantastic. I do love how nice the Undisputed cards are, whether it's the older sets or the newest Undisputed sets. The card thickness, card stock is always great, and the designs are always really awesome, and this Becky Lynch is no exception. So very solid 9 and 10 on the Becky Lynch auto. Next up, we've got an Alexa Bliss green parallel. This one's going to be from Topps Chrome. This one comes in at a solid 9. Very nice card. I have the same one. Mine came in under that. But still a really, really awesome card. I just love the way on the colored parallels the labels match up with them very nicely. So very nice Alexa Bliss at a 9. Next, we got ourselves another Bliss down the Bliss train. This one's going to be from 2021 Undisputed. This one's going to be out of 199. Very clean card. I love this particular Alexa Bliss card. It's her classic look rather than her spooky weirdness Alexa Bliss version, which I know people are into. Not necessarily for me, but it is what it is. And this one also comes in with an overall grade of 9 and an auto of 10. That auto is clean, no cutoffs, no nothing. And also it is all the way out, which I do like. I know on some of her stuff that's more recent, it has been really relegated to a much shorter auto, so it's very nice that it's kind of drawn out like that. Color match on the card is really nice as well. to kind of coincide with the metallic look on the sides there. So very nice there. 9 and 10 on that auto. We got ourselves another Bliss auto. This one's also from Undisputed. This one's going to be from 2020. This one is out of 199. You'll kind of see the difference in the auto, where that one's kind of short and bunched up like just an AB, and this one's got a little more spelled out on it. So, like I said, definitely prefer that version of her auto instead, but this one's still pretty cool. This seems like it's kind of like the middle ground between Spooky Bliss and Old Bliss. Also, respectively, 9 and 10 on the card, 9 for the overall grade, 10 for the auto. So very nice, very clean auto. This one is on card, not a sticker. Very, very nice card. And of course, again, the label match is pretty nice. It kind of has some of the pink trim to kind of go along with the hair, as well as kind of the gray fade up for the rest of the ring gear. So very nice card. All right, next we've got a Slam Attacks Alexa Bliss. This is from the SummerSlam subset from there. This is from 2020, which actually this is a pretty solid grade at an 8 on these. These cards typically have a much thinner card stock to them, and the way they are packaged, it's really hard to get these with, issues on edges or corners. I mean, there's a lot of, unfortunately, Slam Attacks cards that I've gotten that are great cards, but fresh out of the pack, they've got dinged corners, things like that. Obviously, this one suffers from centering, definitely on it. A little bit of, corner issue right there. Kind of like I said, the Slam Attacks cards is kind of hard to avoid that. With the color match on the label looks awesome to kind of go along with the SummerSlam logo. And definitely one of my favorite versions of Bliss. So, very nice card. Like I said, for Slam Attacks, I think an 8 is a killer-ass grade on that. So, definitely no complaint there. Nice color match on the back of the label to coincide with the back of the card as well. Next up on the Bliss train, we've got ourselves the 2019 Topps Raw card for her. This one coming in at a 6. This one had, unfortunately, some corner damage on it. And there's definitely a little bit of centering issues on it. It unfortunately does happen. Sometimes you tend to overlook these things, but also, I definitely think the grade is fair on this one. Still a great card. Label match looks great. Again, my favorite version of Alexa Bliss if I had one, so definitely no complaints there. Pretty nice looking slab. Moving on, we've got this one's pretty awesome. This is going to be her 2016 Topps card, and it's her actually labeled rookie card. There was a card I believe prior to this, which was kind of like a Topps Heritage style card, but it didn't have the rookie card logo on it, which is a little weird. This one comes in at a 9.5, which I think is fantastic. Great looking card overall. Even out of a slab, this card looks fantastic. Label match on it looks terrific. And of course, there's a little bit of a bio detail info there on the back of the card. Again, nice label match there for the back of the card as well. But that Alexa Bliss card looks fantastic. And I love that ring gear. I think that's probably one of my favorite sets of her ring gear that she ever wore. So pretty awesome at a 9.5. As we're rounding it down to the last 3, let's see what we got here. We've got ourselves another Alexa Bliss rookie card. And oddly enough, this one's from 2017. So this kind of tells you some of the differences on the rookie cards. So this one still has the rookie card label at 2017. This one has the label and it's at 2016. But this one comes in at 8.5. Again, this is one of your normal Topps cards. It's not a chrome, it's not a finest, so the card stock's going to be a little less on it. So it is more susceptible to dings, bangs, things like that. This one has a little bit of issues with centering. And of course, a little bit of rough on the edges, but all in all, 8.5 I think is more than fair on this card. Label looks great compared with the Topps logo down there at the bottom, but definitely awesome for an Alexa Bliss rookie card at an 8.5. Next up, we've got the Alexa Bliss 2017 Topps Raw card, which is her rocking the Freddy gear. Absolutely incredible ring gear. Awesome card. Comes in at a 9. Beautiful label match right there. Absolutely love this card, even though it's not her rookie. Just that shot with her in the Freddy gear is just absolutely fun. I love it. Definitely a card if you're an Alexa Bliss collector at all, definitely one worth getting slabbed, regardless of whether you're rookie chasing or just trying to be a completionist. But very, very nice at a 9 for sure. And finally, we've got what I consider to be her actual rookie card, and this is going to be the 2015 Topps Chrome NXT first card, and this one is Chrome. I do believe they did a set of these that were not Chrome, but this is the Chrome one. This one comes in at a 9, which kicks absolute ass. Great logo match with the ring gear, as well as the yellow bordering on the card. Absolutely cool card. You don't really see these too often, and even raw, these are still pretty expensive cards. Very, very nice label match on the back as well. But there we go. Alexa Bliss, actual rookie card at a 9. So very, very cool. And of course, if you're a Bliss collector, this one is pretty much one of the definite grail cards to have. So overall, a very, very awesome batch of cards. Like I said, this was the second half of our order with them. We were both very pleased with our results on these. The cards look great. The slabs are awesome. The grading results are more than fair. So tremendous job to Pure Graded X on this grading submission. And like I said, if you're interested in getting some stuff slabbed and graded and you don't really want to have to break the bank trying to go through PSA or BGS, Pure Graded X has some great pricing. The turnaround time is more than fair. Our submission we submitted at the end of February and got it the first, I believe it was the first or second week of May. So it was pretty damn fast considering how long everybody else is taking, especially for the price point as well. These are great cards, beautiful slabs, great customer service. They were awesome. So yeah, if you want to get your submissions in and get you a solid deal on getting some stuff slabbed, just check them out. Check them out at puregradedx.com, and just remember at checkout to use the promo code CollectingRaj, and you'll save yourself 15%. I don't think there's a way to tell them that. Well, I guess you're going to tell them that I sent you if you put the promo code in. But if anything, it's a collaboration we've got going on right now, and I'm more than happy to pass it on to all of you to kind of help some of you guys get some stuff slabbed for your PCs and not completely just kill your wallet doing it, trying to go through one of the big three. But guys, that's going to wrap it with this video. Thank you for checking it out. Remember to follow me on Instagram at CollectingRaj. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's going to wrap it up. Thank you all for checking it out. And as always, have yourselves an awesome week.